Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back here with another IPL match review, number 16, between the Kolkata Knight Riders and the Delhi Capitals, and we have got here today an absolute smashing. Kolkata have genuinely just made Delhi look like a genuine fool. They put 272 on the board, and Delhi pretty much didn't even get halfway. So hey, we're going to jump straight into this one. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment down below all of your thoughts on this match. Who impressed you? Who let you down? What you're taking from it? We will touch on the table, the orange and the purple cap, of course, but we know that Kolkata are now the second team to be 3-0. And I tell you what, they are heating up at the top. So we will get straight into this. Kolkata win by 106 runs. You don't usually see that in a T20 game. They bat first and they set 272. SRH, their run record was seriously in danger here. Probably should have been broken, except for that last over. Probably took a few, dot balls at the start, which slowed it down, actually. So Sunrisers, you're a little bit lucky there. Kolkata, I think that's now the second highest score ever. Player of the match. What is this? What is this? Sunil Narine wins another player of the match. Bowls well, but again, no one gives a shit about his bowling in this game. 85 of 39 deliveries. That is not fake statistics. That is a real stat. Those are real numbers. Oh my goodness. Sunil Narine, I don't know whose decision it was. Was it Gambhir? Was he the one who said, hey, Sonny, we're going to get you to open. We like what you're bringing. Just play your natural freestyle stroke gameplay. I tell you what, he's doing that and he's looking like prime he's looking like prime Matthew Hayden. I tell you what, it's just, it is some of the most ridiculous hitting. He's slapping it, and I think he might actually lead the orange cap now too, which is pretty crazy to think about. All right, let's get into it. So I can't believe it. Yeah. Look, coming into this season, I thought Kolkata, I didn't know where they were going to be, just because, Andre Russell, Sunil Narine, I thought they brought back too many players that were too old. They just didn't have enough youth, enough youngsters to get into the team. And hey, you don't need youngsters if you're going to set 272. That's for damn sure. All right, so into bat first. Let's get into the carnage. Phil Salt, just taking a little bit of shine off the ball. Thanks for that one, Phil. Sunil Narine. I mean, we just spoke about him, but holy goodness. 85 off 39, 7 4s, 7 6s. The century was waiting. I think, when did he go out? It was early. It was really early. 12.3 overs. The man could have settled in and made a little 140 plus if he really wanted to stat pad, does the team thing, pretty much just gives up his wicket in the end, tries to go out to the deep, but 85, impactful early. But he was in a great partnership here with the young man on debut. Now, I might say his name wrong. Ankrish Raghuvanshi. We're gonna say it's that. I think he actually played in the Under-19 World Cup recently as well. So I do know a little bit about him, but I think he's only 18 years old, makes his debut in front of a packed crowd, SRK, clapping him on, and I'm impressed. I am impressed. Obviously does get impacted player out in the second innings, but does his job here. 54 off 27, 5 4s and 3 6s. He kind of just sat back and watched Sunil Narine do his thing. And then as soon as Narine got to the 50s, the 60s, Raghuvanshi said, all right, it's time to show what I've got. And he's got something, doesn't he? This kid, I tell you what, for not a big guy, not a very muscly dude, he can absolutely smoke that ball. So, yeah, I think India might have just found another one to keep their eye on here. A 200 strike rate as well, and just does the job early. Goes out there, smacks it, and this top order is if you looked at this top order, you would think, what on earth is going on? Andre Russell at number 4, Raghuvanshi on debut, Sunil Narine opening, Phil Salt, it doesn't seem amazing. But when you're making 272 and you're winning 3 out of 3 games, it's clearly working, isn't it? My only thought on this Kolkata batting lineup is, where is Nitish Rana? Kolkata fans, or anyone who has an idea where the man Nitish Rana is, let me know, because isn't he one of their best players? That's what I thought. Like, is he injured, or is he not getting selected for a certain reason? I actually thought that he was one of their better, more consistent players. I don't think that, he's not a great strike rate player. He's not going to go out there and smack a little 50 off 20, but he's a pretty consistent 35 plus run game sort of guy. So I'm actually unsure, but the team looks pretty good without him, doesn't it? Andre Russell, let's talk about it. 41 off 19, 4 fours, 3 sixes, a beautiful strike rate, and you might as well just leave the man at number 4 if he's going to do this. The delivery to get rid of him, though, Ishant Sharma in the last over, it was probably vintage Ishant Sharma. Like, even then, Sharma has not been known for being a Yorker king. I tell you what, that delivery looked like we were watching Prime Mitchell Starc or something. It was ridiculous, but bowls him. Andre Russell gives him a little clap and says, well bowled. But that was before he had already smacked 41 runs off 19 balls. So the good with the bad. Shreyas Iyer, the captain, 18 off 11, hit a beautiful 6 and then went out. Rinku Singh, so man, this was special. This was one of those moments where you're going to remember where you were in the future. 26 off 8, 1 4, 3 sixes. There was a one-hand 6 in there. It was just everything that Rinku Singh promises to deliver. He did it right there. And you know what? He went out, but that was honestly like giving Venki Iyer, and he was just trying to put the ball to the boundaries. So the fact he had already did his job, not given many deliveries to work with, I tell you what, I don't know how you keep him out of a T20 World Cup squad. Like, having the ability of someone who can come in at 5, 6, 7 and go from ball 1 and put the ball over the rope is pretty special, and he's doing it against really good teams, really good opposition. I know that the conditions are going to be a bit different in the West Indies and the USA, but bro, like, he uses the pace. That is his thing. So I just love watching him play, like we all do. Venki Iyer, nice little boundary, and that was it there. Mitchell Starc, 1 off 1, very inspirational, man of the match. No. All right, into the bowlers. A little bit of, there's some expensive stuff going on here. Khalil Ahmed, 1 for 43. He did not bowl well towards the end. Ishant Sharma, 2 for serviceable. The man is 55. Anrik Nordici, so takes 3 wickets, but he was genuinely smacked all around the park there late, and it was some of the most beautiful hitting to watch. I think it might have been like 26 off an over, or 24 runs off an over. It was some good stuff. Salam, none for 43 off 3. Probably time to go back to the bench. Sumit Kumar, likewise. Axar Patel, gee whiz, I tell you what, no one's had a good bowling day here. And Mitchell Marsh, 1 for 37 off 3. Mitchell Marsh, my man, what are you doing? Okay, now that's probably a bit unfair, but he just has not been bowling well. And as we're about to talk about, he has not been batting well either. So if I'm the Delhi Capitals, and this would be a crazy move, but I would be thinking about Jake Fraser McGurk in my best 11. Like, honestly, having a look at this team, like, why would you not just try Mitchell Marsh out for a game and Jake Fraser McGurk in? Like, Mitchell Marsh, he's not making any runs. He's not doing much with the ball. I think you bring McGurk in. Like, I'm trying to think of the other players who they have sitting on the bench who might be a better option, but I'd love to see it just from an Australian point of view. Let's get into it, though. I read Mitchell Starc. Not yet. David Warner. He does go for 18, but gives the first IPL wicket of the season to his fellow Australian Mitchell Starc. So we appreciate that one. Look, it had been a little bit rough so far for Starkey. People were making jokes about him not taking a wicket, being the most expensive player. We can put all that to rest now. He took 2 wickets, I think, this game, which was very, very impressive, and very happy with that. Economical, and hopefully more wickets to come for the man Mitchell Starc. But gets rid of David Warner there. Good ball, obviously chopped on. Prithvi Shaw gone for 10. Mitchell Marsh, he's gone for a duck. Starkey gets both of the Australians, and you know what? I don't want to say that this was an inside plan, but I just want to say that Mitchell Starc maybe sent them both a little text message, said, boys, you know how much pressure I'm under here. Just give me a few little cheap wickets here. We'll call it a day. I'll get you back another day. Maybe I'll even buy you a coffee when we get back to Australia. Something like that. And give me my wickets. And that they did. David Warner, Mitchell Marsh said, here you go. And this is all yours. So that was happy. Firstly, from a Kolkata perspective, if you're a Delhi fan, it just fell apart all so quickly, didn't it? Abhishek Paral, he's gone for a duck. The impact player. That's not a good impact. Rishabh Pant, this is the I was going to say this is the only thing worth talking about, but Tristan Stubbs was bloody good towards the end as well. But this is the main thing from the Delhi side that I do want to talk about. The skipper, the great man, Rishabh Pant. 55 off 25, 4 4s, 5 6s, 220 strike rate. Lock this man's spot in at the T20 World Cup. That is all you need to see. Back-to-back 50s, one against CSK, one against Kolkata, 2 of the best teams in the comp. He's hitting some of the most ridiculous shots. There was this little no-look around the corner that went for 6. This is Rishabh Pant. This is the guy we all know, and he's a genuine game changer. Like, the things that he can do, no one else does. And he's a wicket keeper, which just adds that combination. And it means that you don't have to play an extra guy like a KL Rahul or a Jitesh Sharma, a Sanju Samson. Like, you can pick Rishabh and he's as good as any batsman. So, he will. I can't wait. Seriously, like, he looks so good right now, fitness-wise, health-wise, happiness-wise, cricket-wise. This is what we needed. This is what we were waiting for. And, this is one of the best comeback stories ever. Tristan Stubbs was bloody good. Hits a long ball, doesn't he? We know that he has plenty of power. 54 off 32, but not to be in the end. The tail order just fell apart. They don't know how to bat. But all out for 166. Kolkata get a pretty comfortable win in the end. The bowlers, my man, Alyssa Healy Jr., 2 for 25 off 3. We love that. Viber have Aurora. Now, I think he used to play for Punjab. Correct me if I'm wrong. But 3 for 27 off 4. Probably the pick of the bowlers there. Andre Russell, 1 for 14. He's not much of a bowler anymore, is he? Sunny Narine, 1 for 29 off 4. The man's not even a bowler anymore. He's a batsman. It's ridiculous. Varun Chakrabarti, 3 wickets. I mean, he's just doing the things that he needs to do. And Venkatesh Iyer said, look, Rishabh, if you want to hit me for some boundaries, now would be the time. And as you can see, none for 28 off 1. Damn it. I don't know what sort of bowling that was, but thankfully the game was not close and it did not matter. But that will be the big win there for the Kolkata Knight Riders. They sit 3-0, and the big clash is on tonight. Look at this. Gujarat be my guys. Punjab, where's this? Ooh, it's at Ahmedabad. That'll be good. Hopefully that gives us a chance to make some runs. Hopefully we bowl first, I would say. Probably bowl first and chase down that win, hopefully. Have a look at the table. So yeah, here we are. Kolkata, Rajasthan Royals sitting pretty at the top, 3-0. It's a hard place to lose from. Now, that's not putting pressure on both of these teams. It's just they're in a really, really good spot. But as we know, it's a long season. Things can happen. There's plenty of time to change. So yeah, nothing's really changed. I mean, having a look, Delhi, they go down to 9th. Not looking great, is it? Not looking great. The purple cap and the orange cap, Kohli, Parag, Klaasen. But Rishabh Pant moves himself into number 4, which is awesome. Into the purple cap, Khalil Ahmed. not much else happening there. But we do have a new highest score of the IPL season. So Sunil Narine, and I think, what did he score in the first game? Like a 70-something as well. So look at the strike rate, look at the man, look at the mohawk. It's glorious stuff, to be honest. It is really beautiful. But hey, that'll finish us off. IPL match number 16. Gujarat v Punjab tonight in match number 17. Hey, let me know all of your thoughts down below on this game. I hope we all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.